And welcome to Maxwell's and Lexter, of course, on Farming Simulator 22. We are just finished off some contracts. Lexter started this field. I'm just hoping I'm doing the bits that he hasn't done as yet. So yeah, we are determined to try and make some money. We've done a couple of contracts which we haven't collected the money yet. The idea being is we're going to buy our seeder and get our own seed to build seed our own field, of course. So that is the purpose of trying to get some money now. So I'd just like to appreciate everyone who's thank you for joining us on our Farming Simulator series, and we hope that you continue to follow the series and stick with us. And of course, by all means, please share the videos. Of course, tell your friends. Let's see how much we can get into the Farming Simulator. So yeah, so we really are just working towards our own seeder at the moment, and let's have a look to see how the contracts do. One thing we might have to do is, on the options here, is speed up the time. I've put it on free a little bit because we do need next month before we can actually seed our field, because we're going to look at perhaps here doing some barley, which as we can see in September. So once the days finish, we can then go straight in. The other thing we might get is to actually sort of roller, to actually perhaps roll out the field as well. So hopefully, depending on how much money we can collect after collecting our money on these contracts, what we will have. So yeah, I don't know if there's any more contracts after this one we can get finished, but we will take a look at the money and the seeders afterwards anyway. So I hope you're all having a pleasant day. We're going to have to look at getting some new vehicles at some point. So one of the good things, as I said, about this game is there's constantly new mods, new updates, new maps, new vehicles, and they're quite easy to find in there. But I'd say majority of it we've been using the base game because we wanted to start our farm off as fresh as possible. So we do hope everyone's appreciate that we've not necessarily brought so many of the new things in, but we wanted to start from scratch to actually build it up, and I'm sure we will do that over time. Actually, in fairness, I can actually see a bit better. The field I was doing was a big one, and I can see the markings on this field a bit better than the one I was doing. So hopefully we should get this field done a bit quicker. Okay, I think Lex is almost joining me, so we should soon finish this field off pretty quickly now. Let's see, 93% done there. I think we've pretty much almost covered this edge anyway. We just need to do where Lexa is along the other side. So let's turn this tractor around. Oh, it's finished. Let's just take a look to see if there's any more we can do. We've got 16% left, so we might as well just finish the field off along the edge here, and then we can go back and collect the money. We take the tractors back to the shop. Yeah, that's it, there we go. I don't ever give us any extra money for doing it all, but there we go, might as well. And this bit in the corner, there we go, all finished. Okay, so let's take the tractors back. Oh, look at that, Lex has left the gate open for me. How kind. Let's go close it. We don't want to upset the farmer. He might need us in future so we can earn some money. Okay, so the vehicles that we are actually using at the moment are borrowed ones as part of the contract, because ours are still, well, quite small. So yeah, so we're using a driven tractor. I do like that screen. It's kind of got like a screensaver background there, that red. It's so I like it. I like the colour, but yeah, well, you can see all the dials and that as well is a bit different. I hope I don't meet Lexter head on. No, he's going up to the shop as well. So yeah, so we're going to head back to the shop now, collect the money, and I wonder if he's actually gone and got our tractor. No, he's heading his borrowed tractor back. The reason I wonder whether we got our tractor, of course, if we buy the Cedar, we're going to need to tow it back. But that's one thing at a time. Maybe as Lexter is going through the menu of the Cedar, I can pop and get the tractor to bring it back. Of course, we need to buy the seed as well. So actually, what I'm just going to do here is just go to the menu in the settings, and I'm going to speed that up even more just to push us through the day a bit quicker. Almost at the shop. Let's have it. Squeaky throat. Squeaky throat. There's Lexter. Okay. There we go. I suppose do what I think turn the engine. So yeah, as you can see, we use these vehicles here, or we buy these vehicles. Lexter had a different Max Ferguson. So the contracts themselves. Let's take a look at where. So we completed fertilising jobs in field 17, 18 and 23. So let's collect the money. We have another 26,600 here, 8,450 completed on that one. So that brings us to a grand total of 140,129. Happy with that? I think that's a yes. Okay, so as for the Cedars, I think these are our options. So we got the 140. Now we don't go too small or too big, so that one's just a little bit here. There's one here possibly for, we've got the 109 or the 120 option. The 109 actually does give us a different option, as we can see, and like the fertilised inside in the different options. Of course, down the bottom you can also see what they seed as well. So as Lexter is going to be doing that, Lexter, if you would like to purchase the Cedar and perhaps the barley, I am going to get our tractor. Yep, let's have this one. So yeah, if he can do that, he's purchased the Cedar by the looks of it. Look at that, it's come right down. Ooh, this is worrying times. Anyway, that's what we just did. Right, here we go. Close the door. We're off to pick up the Cedar. All we need is 2 seats in our tractor. That way we can both join us. I did say to Alexa what we need is one of those smaller vehicles you can like drive around. So if we are doing the kind of a job with one person that the other one can actually follow and join in. But there we go, that's the future. That's when we got some additional money, of course. And we only own we only own the landfill at the moment. We're determined to of course increase that. We really need to work towards increasing that, of course. So that's the field we got, as I'm just driving along at the moment. Field number 6 there. Ooh. But we do need to purchase nothing. So speaking of animals, we need to check our chickens. I don't know if we've got any eggs yet. It's still a bit early days because we only how should we say, we only purchased them recently, but let's do that as well for speed. So yeah, we only purchased them recently. I believe they're doing fine. Checked on their health earlier. We've got some younger ones, some older ones to help produce some eggs. But we did think about looking into getting a few horses, because if you train the horses you can make quite a bit of profit. So, and of course in this map is some really nice stables, so I think we might well look at doing some horses very soon. So if you like that idea, of course look out for that video as well. Okay, beep 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 beep. Okay, so what we need to do now, although Alexa can buy the barley, we do need to skip this day forward. So let's just get this day forward, and that will then put us into the season for harvesting the barley, which we can see here. Second one down, the barley. Unless we want to do wheat, of course. Either way. So here we go. Let's purchase them. Where is he? There he is. So Alexa, do you want to seed or shall I seed? If you fancy doing it, by all means you can jump in the tractor and we'll watch you we're quite happy to watch you do the seeding work, because I don't think we've got enough for a roller. Oh, what's the cheapest roller? Oh, 41,000. No, we've only got 29,000 left. So as the night time comes in, the day is, well, getting shorter. Let's take a look at the sunset. Can we go over the field over here? Oh no, we're just going to miss it. So what we're going to do is perhaps go to the farm, find a house before it gets too dark, and then we can sleep. Okay, so we can go around the back here. We can sleep. What time do we want to wake up? Let's make it 8 o'clock. And sleep. Morning everyone. So the first thing we need to do is back to the settings and reduce that back to, we put it on real time for the moment. Okay, Lexter, so we'd like to bring the tractor down to Cedar, and I will meet you in field 6. I can walk across from here, our farm. That hot air balloon does good business, doesn't it? It's always up in the air. Is he making his way? Oh, looks like we've got a bit of weeds in our field. Yeah, he's on the move. So yeah, we hadn't put some weed killer down on the field. Perhaps when the seeder do that, we'd have to just sort of put some fertiliser and some weed things down a bit later. Oh, I see he's been using the telehandler. He bought a second telehandler. Ah, okay. So I was just thinking now, I went a bit quiet. I just wondered whether I wanted us to bring that other bag of seed down in case he runs out. If he does, I suppose we can always swap over. Here he comes. One of the advantages I think with working with two people in these videos is the fact that you kind of can do this use. So if you're making a farming simulator video with one person, you've got the option of actually viewing and doing, if that makes sense. You can view someone do it, as where when you do it yourself, you've only got the option of doing that. So I think that let's bring the telehandler down. So okay, I think he wanted this to make a start on it. So okay, so let's make a start on the seeder. So let's lower it down, make a start. There we go. Let's get round these edges first. Nice fresh crisp September morning. It ain't crisp, it ain't cold yet. September is a nice summertime, so we need to make sure we look after our crop. That's one thing we're definitely going to have to do, because yeah, well, that's just so as it's our only field, we've got to make sure we can look after it to make it work. So what I'm going to do now is just put the rest of the seeding into a bit of a time lapse. So I will speak to you once we've finished seeding.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.